and look at that. See? That's Italian style.
Morning, folks. We've got another day, and today we are heading up north. One more view on that. Look, let's go outside. Look at that. And there is party there. I don't know what sort of, but look. Can you hear the music? The party is somewhere there. Awesome. Right, we are jumping. Disaster. Okay. We are jumping on the bikes and off we go.
And now let's check if our way out of the village is a good one. But first, let's look at the left to see how we got here yesterday. Look at the steepness of that road.
Level, yeah.
And so far the road is okay, but look at that extension up there. That is quite a thing, isn't it?
Teraz.
Yep, definitely Italians have got some imagination. Just look at those roads. Where should we go? Ah, here.
Jesteśmy wśród żywych.
Yeah, we arrived at the village center. So, we survived and we will continue our adventure. And as we continue our adventure, we are going to our first destination, which will be some really interesting rocks. No, not those one. Yeah, well, those are interesting as well, but we will see better ones. Do you know what? I love Italian automobiles, if you can say that. And that road to our first destination wasn't bad at all. Well, I know the views were covered by the trees. However, at least we were hidden in the shade. But as soon as we left the trees behind, we spotted the rocks I mentioned before. Well, and so far so good. It looks really promising. But the question about that road sign. I know it means road closure, but which road exactly? Huh? Italy is really beautiful country. It's got earthquakes, volcanoes, and also mudslides. Lovely. Fortunately though, the road was still opened.
No.
At least the one which you are riding at.
Tu jest droga w lewo. A tu jest jakiś klasyk.
Because the Google Maps was actually changing the directions constantly, we decided to stop and check the map if we are taking the right ones.
I will show you something. See that road? We came from that direction and we are going there, and then we are going up and up and up the hill, and there are mountains there, and look at that. See? That's Italian style. That's what they do. They build houses in most ridiculous places. Basically, they are nuts. Okay.
And well, the mud slided, but the road is rebuilt. That's how you do it. There is nothing that tiny bit of concrete can't fix. Sadly though, they didn't fix that part. But hey, maybe next time. for the second I was considering to check what's behind that road sign. But then I came back to my senses. But when I saw that place, I decided, yeah, we have to stop and film it. Let me tell you one thing, it was rather beautiful here. And I don't mean that motorcycle. I mean...
Turbo de moment.
Ole!
Well, interesting thing. Supposedly, according to the Wikipedia, they are doing almost 80 miles per hour sliding down that hill. But what else I wanted to show you is that, look, there is a road and, yeah, some fallen rocks and, yeah, the tunnel. We are going there. But do you remember road closure sign a few miles ago? This, plus the rocks on the tarmac there, it connects one another. But we will learn more about it later on. And that bus in front of us is the bus which supports the zipline. Yeah, so basically it delivers the maniacs to the destination. And now we reach the village we seen from the bottom, or actually two villages, and they are really interesting place. Just Google it to learn more. Okay, I will tell you a bit myself. The beginning of Castelmezzano is somewhere around 600 before Christ. Impressive, right? But look at that, because it seems that we are interesting as well here. Yeah, they were actually impressed that we are from La Polonia. Or maybe they were impressed by my motorcycle. Because look, when my mate was passing on a Kawasaki, nothing. And then BMW. Look at that. See? Now let's see it again. Girl's reaction to VN800. It makes her sad. Oh, sorry for those stupid jokes. I won't do it again. Or, actually, you know what? I will. At that very moment we actually left the first village, which was Petrapertosa, and we should get into Castelmezzano. But we actually missed the turn here. I don't know exactly why we missed it. Maybe we just wanted to see a road like that. Or possibly it was just a mistake by Google Maps. Who knows? Who knows? I just know that I was targeted by that kamikaze pilot. And that wasn't pleasant. Damn bloody crawling drivers. Yes, the crawling drivers. If you think that actually this guy is a crawling driver, no, in this case, we were the crawling drivers. I mean it, seriously, he wanted to go faster than us. Just look at that maniac. He just didn't have enough power to overtake us. But other than that, he was a maniac. And well, at some stage we decided to get rid of him and let him pass. As it was a bit stupid, really. And well, he chosen the best moment to overtake us. Brilliant. Bloody hell. Anyway, it was time to stop and get some fresh water. The only problem here was plenty of horseflies.
Gzy są. Gzy, tak. Żrą.
Bloody bastards. We had to run away really fast. But it didn't last long before we stopped again, because the view was... well, see it for yourself.
So here is the house and the road we are following, but there are hills and mountains, and look at that. Now just look at that. Italians. See? They are freaking nuts. Yes, they are. Absolutely nuts. Lovely. Let's go.
Remember the view which I showed you before? Yeah, it was view on that village, which actually is Castelmezzano. Well, I didn't know about that, but hey, now I know. And here we turned to check the parking lot if there is any good space to park or anything to see here. But there was nothing, so we turned back. At that moment I started to wonder how to get into the town center or the village center, because I can't see any road going there. What should we do? Just park there on a parking lot and then walk? Or just walk up the hill here? Anyway, we figured out it's not for us then. And remember that road sign which was saying that the road is closed? Yeah, it was closed. But here, thanks to some falling rocks and other crap, it was unfortunately closed. So we had to turn back and eventually take the shortcut with motorway. That's lovely, right? But in every bad situation, there are always some plus sides. Right? And now we are entering motorway and we started to wonder, are motorcycles really that good to see things and go into places? Maybe not. We also had this conversation with other bikers and we figured out one thing. To see places like ancient town villages and stuff like that, it's better to drive a car. And then just park and go. You don't need to undress from all those stupid clothes. And yeah, you're free to go. But when you want to go to remote places, like that one, there is nothing better than bikes. But clearly Italian drivers think that cars are as good in traffic as motorcycles. Even when dual carriageway was just 1 mile away. Well, that was kinda stupid, but hey ho, each to their own. Nevertheless, we now realize that we actually took the wrong turn and we are on the wrong road to the city of Foggia, which we wanted to avoid. So now we need to turn into right direction and do some extra miles. But is it bad? No, never. Extra miles are always good when you are on motorcycle, especially when you've got such a nice views. And yeah, the traffic lights in the middle of empty field. Awesome. On top of that, the temperature was 36 plus again, so we had to stop and drink something cold and stay for a while in the air-conditioned room. Just to embrace ourselves and prepare for the hot, well, climate, of course. Well, yeah, Italy is full of tourist attractions. Poor girl, her umbrella is broken. Luckily, it's not raining today. Yeah, and we already left that main road, but I will tell you one thing. I'm not the biggest fan of straight roads, but sometimes even straight roads are really nice. Especially when the number of cars is limited. And now you can admire my language skills.
Onde evitare ulteriori motivi di contagio, quando è possibile si prega di usare preferibilmente le carte di credito o qualsiasi altra carta di pagamento non contate. Grazie.
If I've got any Italian viewers, I'm really sorry for that, but I don't know any single word in Italian language. Sorry, guys. But you can tell me in the comment section if that was really terrible or not. Look at that lovely town we are in. It was so lovely that we decided to get lost here. Or actually, Google Maps decided that for us. Again. Let me tell you one thing. Google Maps and generally speaking navigations are not working quite well in Italy. And sometimes I really wondered if the classic paper map wouldn't be better. That dam wasn't as good as I expected it to be, so off we go to the mountains again. Very nice Italian off-road. I mean, on the tarmac, but that's good as well. Well, another road collapsed. Nothing special, really. But look, as you see, they sometimes got a good tarmac as well. finally, after a long way, we arrived at our next destination, which is that exact place, Viaduct Molise, which means the Molise Viaduct. It's supposed to be nice, is it? Well, I think it looked better on the picture. Unfortunately, it's being refurbished, so you can't see much really. But hey, it is what it is. Nevertheless, we had to stop and search for the hotel, which we actually did. Well, to be honest, we were thinking about the camping today, but the only campings were located towards the seaside, which was actually the opposite way. Also, we thought that the campings next to the seaside will be slightly more expensive. So instead of paying 40 euros for the camping, we found a hotel with a pub for 55 euros each. And supposedly it has air conditioning and we don't need to detour to get there, which is important because it's getting late and it's kinda dark. And the road is going through the hills and mountains. Nevertheless, it's beautiful. Look at that. And look, we are off-roading again. Oh no, it was just tarmac missing for a second. And look at that lovely road sign. I kinda hope that our road is passable. Well, truth to be told, it's beautiful here and I wouldn't mind to pitch the tent somewhere here. I really wouldn't. I'm not sure what would Italian police think about it. So maybe it would be better to get to the hotel.
We are fighting with the time because it is really late now and we still need to get into the hotel. Look at that stupid sign.
Yep, there is no doubts that we shall not pass. But you know what? The detour would be like 30 kilometers. So let's hope for the best. So far so good. And it looks like we are lucky this time. Yep, we were. So we actually decided that this time, because it's too late, we will ignore all the road signs. Because you know what? We are in Italy. The road signs are not mandatory, they are informative. Well, sort of.
We've got still 15 miles to go and it looks like that. It's utter shit. Okay guys, 17 kilometers to go, which is 11 miles, and we've got this sign. We need to take that road, so Yippee-ki-yay!
Yeah, of course, let's ignore it again. And let's hope for the best, because sometimes eventually those roads were really closed. Will it be closed this time? Let's learn. But look, lights!
Życie! Jak on żyje,
Yep, another false alarm and another passable road. So, is it worth to listen to the road sign in Italy? Yes, no, maybe, possibly, who knows? Did I answer your question? I hope so. One thing I wanted to say, those Italian towns look even more beautiful after the dusk. And look to the right now. Have you seen the road sign? We didn't. What a nonsense this is. I really mean that. But anyway, we've got last 5 miles to go and we will go to the pub there. At least we hope so. There should be a restaurant with pizza and the beer. And the beer will be most important thing, because we did more than 300 miles today. And we deserved it. We really did. And look at our hotel room. Isn't it beautiful? Look, we've got 3 beds, so we can choose anything we want. And also, we've got balcony here. And the restaurant with the pub is downstairs, so let's just go there. Shall we?
And now in the evening,
And let's call it a day, because that was delicious. And in the next episode, we will be in the mountains again. And those will be really nice mountains. But you know what? We will see not just mountains, we will also see the animals. Various kinds of animals, but all will be white-ish. Did I mention white animals? Well, I mean cars, but lovely cars. And at the end, we will go camping. So see you next time. Cheers!